Hi there, this is Omega Supreme here with a special Transformers toy review. I'm going to have a look at Unique Toys MANIAKING, also known as Galvatron. Really awesome toy. Just got him sent through today. It was a really nice surprise. They had said they were going to send him through, but I wasn't expecting him until kind of possibly next week. He came packaged in, first of all, it was in the old Sharkies box. So I thought, oh, it's, sample, I was expecting like a bashed up box inside the Sharkies box, or it just packaged in that. But inside the Sharkies box was this really nice box. And this is a bit like if you get any of the Transformers Collectors Club, this sort of like really sturdy box here, so it's like really thick cardboard. It's got a nice gloss finish to it. It's got some really nice artwork on the front there. Unique Toys MANIAKING with Galvatron with really kind of sharp teeth and looking menacing. And on the side there, you've got a picture of him in robot mode. On the back, you've got nothing, but you can see again it's pretty solid. And then again on the side, and then basically you kind of slide on, you'll see you've got Unicron in the background there as well. Let's pull this up. So in it, the toy was in this. It comes really well packaged. So he's in here in robot mode with the instructions laid out on top, which is real kind of upgrade, if you like, from the other toys that they've done. Warlord and things like that, the Sharkticons. It's really well packaged. So you've got this, just pull this layer off here, so it's actually in two, and this bit here is actually glued to the bottom here. So yeah, I was really impressed with that. It's come really nicely packaged, and it's a really decent box to keep as well, if people are into collecting those. I'm not normally, but it seems it's such a decent sturdy box. I'll probably keep this. I may even use it to help display some of my toys and pop them on there. But yeah, I was really impressed with that. It doesn't come with a tech spec or anything. You just get the instructions in here. So I followed them all to transform into gun mode, and then cannon mode, sorry. And then I kind of I didn't use the instructions to transform back into robot mode. What I'm going to do is, for this one, is I'm actually probably going to do it in two parts, because I've only transformed him twice, once from robot to cannon and once from cannon to robot. So I want to have a bit more of a play around with him, get used to the transformation before I do it on video. What I'm going to do is show you the figure, articulation, give you a bit of a close-up look at the head sculpt, things like that, and also compare him to some of the other figures. A lot of people are asking what size he is, how well does he fit in with the classics line, and for me the answer is I think he fits in perfectly. I've got Cyclonus and Scourge here. If I pop him alongside them here, he's pretty decent size up against Cyclonus and Scourge. You can see he's not massively taller than him, but he's a fair bit taller and wider than him. You can tell that he's a Voyager size-ish. I did say on the Facebook group, the YouTube one, that I thought he was a bit smaller than Voyager. I've got Soundwave here to compare him against here, so I can put him alongside him, and you put them side by side, you can see Soundwave is actually a little bit wider, or a fair bit wider, safe to say, but actually Galvatron is a little bit taller, just a smidge. Let me show you, get a close up of the figure so you can have a look at him. He's comes this really nice purple paint, which is a little bit sparkly. That's the head sculpt there. He's almost got a little bit of a goatee beard going on here. These bits here are really sharp here. Those are the only bits that I was kind of worried about breaking on him. But yeah, it's a nice finish. This purple has got a little bit of a sparkle to it, so is the silver as well. It's probably the best finished toy that Unique Toys have done so far, I would say. I'll show you the articulation on him. His head is on a ball joint and moves from side to side. You can move it down, you can't really move it up much because of the way that it's done. And obviously you can move around side to side, but then you've got these bits here that are going to get in the way if he's looking around like that. You've got some clicking around here, so it's nice stiff joints here. It moves all the way around. You've got a swivel here as well. You've got a bend in the elbow there, which isn't where it would normally be. So so if you have his fist facing forward, you expect it to bend this way, but it doesn't. It actually bends this way, so he can pull his arm up like that. So he does that. There isn't any articulation in the hand at all. But you can move it like this, and the fist kind of closes in like that. All the fingers are kind of connected on a joint here, so you can do that. You've actually got plug-in points on both arms for the gun, so you can plug it into either side if you want to. It doesn't really matter which. And what you can do as well is, see, as I've changed it over, I've now got the screws and everything facing forward. All I can do then is I can just swap it round and face it forward that, so I now no longer have the screws facing upwards that way. So you can actually swap it around and you get the same look whichever way. Obviously if you do it this way, you're going to get these screws in here, so they're going to show, but that's not a big issue, I don't think. So yeah, there's nice bit of articulation there. You've got articulation at the waist here, so again that kind of, you can hear that, it's nice and clicky. These bits kind of move out here, and you can move this forward as well, which gives you a little bit more movement. You can't move the legs back because it stops here at the back here, so that stops you from moving it, but you can move it all the way out to the side. You've got a swivel here, you've got a bend at the knee, and the knee itself does actually move up and down as well. The leg, foot, sorry, you can move from side to side like this, and you've got a bit of a heel on there as well, so you get him in some decent positions and you can kind of get a good stance on him. Probably the only thing is it'd be nice if you could move his head back a little bit so you can have him looking up a little bit more. But yeah, that's the front of him. If you take him around at the back here, he's got a backpack on here, so there isn't really any kibble or anything on him, I don't think. I think that looks pretty tidy. There's quite a few places where you could probably stick kind of repro labels and things on here, so you've probably got a good spot there to pop one on, or even you might be able to get a really small one on there, or maybe even on there perhaps. Be interesting to see if anyone like Repro Labels does decide to do a sticker set for him. That'd be really cool. You might even get ones on the arms there maybe. But yeah, he's a really awesome figure. Let me see if I've got any other ones to compare him against. Here he is against Starscream. So that's a decent size here. I've got also Shockwave. So you can see he's a good deal taller than him. You might want to have him on your display with Shockwave, and I don't know, Nova Prime or something like that. to tie in with the, if you've got the third-party version of him, to tie in with the IDW series there. I've also got one of the Sharkticons here. So the colour scheme and the kind of greys on here tie in quite well with him. So you can have them pictured with those 3 Sharkticons if you want. I think you look quite good with all of the Unique Toys ones, so I may well display them with Cyclonus and Scourge, the 3 Sharkticons, and also Warlord maybe, perhaps. Might do that. And here he is alongside Hot Rod. So you can see he's a good deal taller than Hot Rod. I think that's about all the ones I've got him, all the figures I've got down that I wanted to have him pictured with. What I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to get this one uploaded. Tomorrow I'm going to do another review just to show you the transformation from robot into cannon mode and then from cannon into robot mode. Like I said, just so I can get more familiar with the toy and have a good kind of play with him, just to make sure I'm confident doing the transformation on the video review. Also what I'll do is I've got another video on there with a load of pictures of him, and I've taken a load more pictures, so I'm going to add those on as well. I think that's it, guys. But really impressed with this guy. People asking, you know, is he worth, I think, $115? TF Source have got him on for. I don't know. That's a lot of money to pay for him. But then again, you know, this guy is a million times better than the Generations Galvatron out there, and you've got to think, are Hasbro Takara actually going to do another version of this? I don't see any other third parties going to do a version of this Galvatron. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'm going to get another video review online and show the transformation. Let me know what you think. Cheers, guys. Bye.